Managing European relations with Russia will require significant U.S. involvement. The document says, adding it is a core U.S. interest for hostilities in Ukraine to end. The Trump administration has proposed a plan to end the war, the original version of which called for Ukraine to hand over some territory to the de facto control of Russia. However, Trump's envoy presented a modified version in Moscow. Russian President Vladimir Putin has warned that Ukrainian troops must withdraw from Ukraine's eastern Donbas region or Russia will seize it by force. The White House strategy document repeatedly references the Western Hemisphere and the need for the U.S. to protect itself from outside threats. The document says there must be a readjustment of our global military presence to address urgent threats in our hemisphere. To do this, the strategy calls for moving assets away from theaters which are less important to American national security than they once were. This reprioritizing of military power can be seen already in the Caribbean, where the U.S. military has a growing presence and has carried out repeated deadly strikes on boats which the government alleges are carrying drugs. The world's largest warship, the USS Gerald Ford, is currently based in the Caribbean along with its strike group. Away from the Western Hemisphere, the Trump administration singles out the South China Sea as a key shipping passage that has major implications for the U.S. economy. And the document says the U.S. will harden and strengthen our military presence in the Western Pacific. The U.S. also calls on an increased defense spending from Japan, South Korea, Australia, and Taiwan. It says deterring a conflict over Taiwan, ideally by preserving military overmatch, is a priority. China views self-government Taiwan as part of its territory and has not ruled out the use of force to reunite with it. The strategy also talks of pushing for a stronger industrial base in the U.S. and less reliance on foreign technologies, which matches some of the moves the Trump administration has taken with its sweeping global tariffs.